Let us see more examples about discrete random variables. We are going to start with this, then we shall see others. So random variable x has a probability distribution below. These are our x values, and these are their corresponding probability. And then us that the mean is this. Find p and q, find var of x, then find this. I'm going to do the most part of finding this and this, then you'll handle last two parts. Then from here, all know that the first solution is, we all know that when we sum all these probabilities of x of a discrete, we get 1. So meaning when I add 0.1 plus p plus 0.2 plus q plus 0.3, I should get a 1. So that this side I have p plus q equaling to 0.1, 0.3, 0.6. Take it aside, you get 0.4. And this becomes our equation 1. So that we have two unknowns. Means that we need also two equations. How am I going to get a second equation? They are telling me that the mean is 3.5. But that the mean is given by sum of all x with their probabilities of all given x. Now it's given 3.5. So that's what I'm going to do also. So x times this, so this times this, I get 1 times 0.1. Then I sum 2 times p. Then I sum 3 times 0.2. Then 4 times q plus 5 times 0.3. Now the other thing that the order of this is 3.5. So this is going to be 0.1 plus 2p plus 0.6 plus 4q, then plus, when you multiply here, I think you get 1.5 equaling to 3.5. So here I have 2p plus 4q equaling to, this is 0.7 plus 12.7 plus 1.5. When you take the other side, so you get 1.3. So you have now this as the second equation. Now you can start it and easily solve these two simultaneously. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say equation 2 minus, is that here I need this to be 2 times 2, equation 1. So we have 2p plus 4q equaling 1.3. Then I'm multiplying this by 2, so I have 2p plus 2q equaling 2, here by 2, 0.8. I'm multiplying 2 in equation 1. Then I subtract, but I can eliminate p. This will give me 2q equaling 2. That is going to give me 0.5. 0.5. Okay. Divide by 2, my q will be 0.25. So if I have my q there, it means that now I can able to come and get my p. From here, my p will be 0.4 minus q from 1. So my p will be 0.4 minus 0.25, and our p will be, this I think is going to be 0.15. So we have this, we also have this. Okay, so after having that, now I have the value of p and q. The one now to get value of x, you know that our value of x is given by expectation of x squared, then minus the mean of x, the whole squared. I think you can get this. You square this, you multiply by that, square that, and then multiply by that. And then also, when they come to, I think this one people can try, you can complete. Then value of 3 minus 2x. We said this is the same as value of 3, then minus value of, okay, we can say plus, now this is going to be val of negative 2x. So this one is set val of the constant is 0, then plus, this will be 4 val of, we square this one, then val of x, meaning this will be 4 val of x. How are we getting this 4? We say you get this, you square this, then when you square 2, then bring it out as a square. Then from here, we have val, the value you have here, you get and substitute here. This one you just get, you square this, then this, square this, then this, square this, then this, square this, then this, and then you get your answer there. Now when it comes to this, a random variable has a probability distribution function, this equal to this. Then they are asking us to say, express k in terms of n. So in terms of n, these are individual probabilities. What we all know, that when I sum these probabilities of individual x for all x, I should get 1. So when I substitute when x is 1 and I put here 1, so that our k is common first of all. So our p of x equal to x is equal to k into now n minus 1. I mean minus x. So when I put when x is 1, I'm going to be adding now, I'm going to generate a series. Remember, I'm going to keep on adding. So when x is 1, I have k into, when I put here 1, I'll be adding n minus 1. Then plus, when k is 2, when x is 2, I'm going to have this can, remember, I factorized it out. So I'm going to have now n minus 2 plus. When is 3, I have n minus 3 plus. Up to when I reach, when I put here k, I'm going to have n minus. When I reach n into, you know that before this we have n minus 1, then plus. When I put in n minus n, this will give me a 1. So all of this is in brackets. You know that before this n minus 1, I have n, and so that's how I'm getting this part here. So now this will be k into n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus n minus 3 plus. Up when I reach this one, is going to give me plus 1, then plus 0 equal to 1. But we know, remember, that recall that always the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up when you reach n is always n over 2 into n plus 1. So that now this one is stopping at this. So I'm going to use the status from 1, 2, 3. Goes on reducing up when we shall reach n. So this one is going to be now k into here my n. Now, what about when n is n minus 1? I'm going to have it as n minus 1 over 2. Now, the whole of this sum from here up here is equal to this, but here our sum here, our sum here is n, but here our sum is n minus 1. That's where there is n. I'm putting, so it's that my n is n minus 1. So that's why I'm putting it there. So then here, n minus 1, then plus 1, this one. Then the whole is equal to 1. So can we simplify? This will be k into, then simplify here, I have n minus 1 into n over 2. Equal to 1, and from here is that my k will be 2 over n into n minus 1. So what happens after? Now they are giving me the value of k. Now I'm expressing k in terms of n. So this is 2 over n into n minus 1. I've expressed k in terms of n as is there. Now they are giving me k as my k equal to 1 over 10. It implies that now I have 1 over 10 equal cross multiply, and then cross multiply this side, I have, okay, this will be n into n minus 1 equaling to 20, which will be n squared minus n minus 20 equaling 0. How can I factor this? You see, this will be n minus 2 numbers I multiply. I get, so this is negative 5 and 4. When I add them, I get this negative. When I sum them, I get that. So, into n plus 4 equaling 0. So our n is 5, or our n is negative 4. And this n, because it's the same reason, has to be positive, not negative. Therefore, our n is a 5. And that's how we handle that number. So, that's for that question. I wish you well.